Hey everyone, Mary Pat here, and today I am bringing you a brand new card, and I just wanted to show you what, when I say I save all my scraps, I save all my scraps, and I keep them in this bag, and so these are all my coordination scraps. So this card is made all from my scraps, and I am doing a card cut from my silhouette, so you can see how I put all the different paper and colors that I'm going to use on the part, and see how easily it comes up. I'm telling you that the coordinations paper just cuts beautifully in the silhouette. So I'm going to do a pencil card, and so I cut my base, and it looks perfect. I used a cream on there, and now I'm just kind of like showing the shapes that are going to take place with the eraser, and then the little metal holder there, and then in the black we've got these three little strips that are going out. And the strips are really thin, but I think they add a lot to the card. And so I've got those three in the black, and then I've got the pencil part, but I don't know what happened because that is the only part that really, it doesn't fit the card. So I'm just going to go with it, and it's going to work. So we'll see what I do. I'm thinking I'm just going to have to cut it off a little bit. And then, of course, you've got the lead pencil part. So since this is coordinations, the main thing that is so fun with this is that you get to sand. And so I've got my Sand It gadget, and I've got my Dust Buddy, and I'm going to sand each and every piece, because I don't know about you, but I have two boys, and their pencils are always distressed. Bite marks, you name it, it's always on there. So the first thing I did was I just lightly sanded the lead of the pencil, and kind of edged the very tips of it. And I'm going to be, these small intricate parts, I just use using my X, and I put them in there. So now I've got the three strips, and again, I'm just running my Sand It gadget right over it, and then I put my Dust Buddy and collect all the dust. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on that. It basically just does it all by itself. You just run it across, and it works. So I've got all my pieces in my X, and you just pull it out the other end, and it's going to create a sticker. You have to turn it over, and then you can use your finger, you can use whatever. I use this old tool that I have from Basic Gray, and I just run it across, and the glue is applied. And I'll come back to that once I start building. Now I've got the metal part, and I am putting the, again, just sanding off to the side. Sorry about that. The doorbell's ringing, but I'm just going to keep on going. And now the eraser, and again, I'm sanding each and every part, and now it's time to kind of start building. So I'm using my ATG because I love how you can just, it really just makes it stick, and I know that these parts aren't going to fall off with that, and it's permanent. So I'm putting that down so the eraser looks good. And then the metal strip. And then then you're just going to take the top part, and you're going to just gently peel that off, and then the glue will already be on there. And so there's three, so I'm just going to space those out and put those on there. And there was a little excess on there, so I have my little cutter bee scissors that I can just snip off. And it looks great. And then kind of like measuring it up, looking how much I'm going to have to cut off. So I'll come back to that in just a second. I want to finish putting my stickers on. And so then I have the lead of the pencil. Okay, So now I've got the outer part of the pencil, and again I am totally distressing this, and now this is the first piece that I'm actually putting a little bit of muscle in, just because I really want to distress this part. I don't want the bright yellow. I really want it kind of distressed and sanded a lot, so you can kind of see all of the shadings that are coming up on the mat on that. And so I'm wiping that down and really wiping that down, and I'm going to be putting a nice thick layer of glue on this, because this is, you know, part of the main part of the card. So I'm putting that down pretty heavily and lining that up. Okay, that looks good. And so then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my cutter bee and I'm just going to snip off the little parts that are kind of sticking out. And I love these. These are my first scissors that I bought close to 8 years ago. They're a non-stick, so even when you have the sticky glue, nothing sticks to it. So now everything is done, and I like how that looks. And I want to stamp a sentiment, so I'm using my Alleyway stamps. And I love these because all the sentiments are broken up. So I'm going to use thanks so much, and I've got that on my acrylic block. And I've got my Hero Arts, and I'm going to ink that up and then put my message on it. And stamping that. And it looks perfect. So I've got thanks so much, and a perfect card for any teacher. I'm sure she'll love it. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'll be back again soon. Bye.